Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Zikr, and today I'll be explaining a topic from the subject full stack development. Let's get started. So, template inheritance. A classic way of solving the problem of duplication and redundancy of common page areas such as site-wide navigation is to use server-side includes directives you can embed within your HTML pages to include one web page inside another. Indeed, Django supports that approach with the percent include percent template tag. But the preferred way of solving this problem with Django is to use a more elegant strategy called template inheritance. In essence, template inheritance lets you build a base skeleton template that contains all the common parts of your site and defines blocks that child templates can override. So let's see an example of this by creating a more complete template for our current data view by editing the current data HTML file. So this is our current data HTML file. So this contains the current data variable that's included. So as though this looks just fine, but what happens when we want to create a template for another view, say the hours ahead view? If you want again to make a nice valid full HTML template, we'll be creating something like this. We'll add again the our offset next time. All those variables will be included. So clearly, we just duplicated a lot of HTML. Right? Imagine if we had a more typical site, including a navigation bar, a few style shades, perhaps some JavaScript. We'd end up putting all sorts of redundant HTML into each template. So Django's template inheritance system solves these problems. You can think of it as an inside-out version of the server-side includes. Instead of defining the snippets that are common, we define the snippets that are different. The first step is to define base template, a skeleton of your page that child templates will later fill in. Here's a base template for our ongoing example. So it contains the normal HTML head inside the title. We're using a block title tag as well as ending that block. And then we have the body which contains our headers and then we have again the block content. We're using the block tag for using the content which is going to be replaced in each child template. So we are using block footer. If we in this case, then we are using a paragraph tag, and that's how this base HTML page contains, right? So this template, which we will call base.html, defines a simple HTML skeleton document that we'll use for all the pages on the site. It's the job of the child templates to override and to or leave alone the contents of the blocks. If you are following along, save this file to your template directory as base.html. If we are using a template tag here that you haven't seen before, that is block percent tag. All the block percent tags do is tell the template engine that a child template may override these portions of the template. Now that we have this base template, we can modify our existing current date time.html template to use it. So what we are going to do is we're just using the extend tag, and inside that we are modifying. So the block tag can be used as we know in the base.html file. We have the block percent block title percent. Right? That's our block tag. So inside this now we are including the current tag, and later we are using the block content tag as well as to include it is now the current date. That's how we use a child template. That's how we use a base template to extend the child template. So here's how it works. When you load the template, current datetime.html, the template engine sees the percent extend percent, that is the extend tag, noting that this template is a child template. The engine then, what does it do is it immediately loads the parent template. In this case, what is the parent template's name? The parent template's name is base.html. At that point, the template engine notices the three block tags in base.html and replaces those blocks with the contents of the child template. So the title we have defined in the block title tag will be used as well as the block content. You can use as many levels of inheritance as needed. One common way of using inheritance is the following three-level approach. So first, we need to create a base.html template that holds the main look and feel of your site. That is the basic layout of what you want the site to look like. And this is the stuff that rarely, if ever, changes. So you won't be changing the base.html file actually, but you will be just extending the content using the child template. So we can create a base section.html for each section of your site. Example, a base photo.html, base forum.html, or you can include like a gallery. What you just extending the base.html. If you have a bigger website, then you can extend the site's different sections to different files instead of having the entire thing the same, which will complicate stuff when you want to change it. So you can use the template inheritance concept to just add extra features for a specific section. So these templates extend base.html and include section-specific styles as well as design. So this helps you do more stuff. Create individual templates for each type of page, such as a forum page or a photo gallery. These templates extend the appropriate section template. This approach maximizes code reuse and makes it easy to add items to shared areas, such as section-wide navigation. Here are some guidelines for working with template inheritance. If you use %exchange tag in a template, it must be the first template tag in the template. Otherwise, the template inheritance doesn't work. Generally, the more block tags in your base HTML template, the better. Remember, child templates don't have to define all parent blocks. So you can fill in reasonable defaults in a number of blocks and then define only the ones you need in the child templates. It's better to have more hooks than fewer hooks, right? If you find yourself duplicating code in a number of templates, it probably means you should move that code to a person block in a parent template. If you need to get the content of the block from the parent template, use block.super, which is a magic variable providing the rendered text of the parent template. This is useful if you want to add to the contents of a parent block instead of completely overriding. You may not define multiple block tags with the same name in the same template. This limitation exists because a block tag works in both directions. That is, a block tag doesn't just provide a hole to fill, it also defines the contents that fills the hole in the parent. If there were too many similarly named block tags in a template, that template's parent wouldn't know which one of the block's content to use. The template name you pass to, that is the percent extends percent, is loaded using the same method that getTemplate uses. That is, the template name is appended to your template directory settings. In most cases, the argument to percent extends percent will be a string, but it can be a variable if you don't know the name of the parent template until the runtime. This lets you do some cool and dynamic stuff. So this is the concept of template inheritance. So thanks for watching.